Right. Okay, I gotta go. But if I don't call you, it's not because I'm not thinking about you. You understand? Right. Oh, okay, 8:30 sharp. I miss you too.
Not the one, Sam. Sorry.
When you say that, you don't even know her.
Yeah, but I know you. Now, anybody that can't handle being told on the phone that a complete stranger has been clipped, well, just not permanent material.
She's sensitive. I don't like that in her.
Hi. You guys got a second?
That depends.
What's up?
I didn't want to say anything that might upset the Kirklands, but I've been doing a little nosing around, and I think you ought to know about it.
Like what?
Like this kid, Vargas, had a little gambling problem.
How little?
Word is on the street he was on the hook for 50 big ones.
Yeah, try a bail hook.
You sure it was 50?
Yeah, plus interest at a yard a day. You can see how people might get a little impatient.
Sounds like you have a theory.
As a matter of fact. Okay. The kid needs juice to pay off his debt to the shark, right? So he uses Megan to get next to her father. But the old man recognizes him when he comes to pick up the drop, and boom, the kid kills him. Then the kid goes to pay the shark. The deal goes south, and boom, he buys it the same way. You live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Where'd you get all this information?
Sorry. I promised my source I'd keep him out of it.
Would you be willing to go on record yourself?
Well, I work for the Kirkland, so, anything I can do to help.
All right. Thanks for coming in. We'll be in touch.
Pleasure.
I don't know, Sammy. What do you think?
The guy's a real public servant.
You got a pretty tidy theory on who I said kid.
I hate tidy. It's a messy world, you know, Sam? Some people are born to money and power. Some people rise to take it, while others, you should pardon the expression, have it thrust upon them. I'd only met Whitney Kirkland a couple of times, but I was pretty sure that she knew the value of a good thrust.
Oh, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I've been trying to make arrangements for my husband's funeral.
I understand completely. We're just running down the list of possibilities. I need to ask a few questions.
Well, I'll try to answer them if I can.
How long did Mr. Basel work for you and your husband? Something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's just I wasn't expecting the question. Well, my husband did all the hiring, so I can't be certain, but it's been at least a year.
A year. And exactly what were his duties?
He handles internal security for all of my husband's business dealings. And when the trouble with Megan came up, he offered to help.
So when the ransom note came, what did he advise you to do?
I don't know. Well, Megan was Quentin's daughter, not mine. He tended to keep certain things from me. I'm sorry, I'm not being much help, am I?
Oh, you're doing fine. So, your husband discussed the ransom demand over with Boswell, but not with you.
That's right. Is that important?
No, just doing some checking. You've been very helpful. So how is Megan doing?
Considering the circumstances, about the best she can.
Oh, I'm afraid I need to speak to her as well.
Well, the doctor still has her under sedation. Maybe you could come back another day.
I can talk.
Megan, what are you doing up? The doctor left specific instructions for you to stay in bed.
I'll be just fine.
Don't worry, this will just take a minute.
Well, call me if you need me.
I heard your voice. I was hoping you'd come to say you caught whoever killed Ricky.
Not yet. You want to tell me about him?
He was incredible. And I miss him so much.
What about his bad habits?
Oh, is that what she said? That he was a bad influence? Well, let me tell you something. He didn't drink, he didn't smoke, he didn't do drugs. The only thing that he did was me. And my father couldn't handle that, okay?
How about his gambling?
Gambling, he didn't have any money.
Did you know that his name wasn't Vargas, it was Dominguez?
You're lying.
That he was convicted of attempted murder in Louisiana and he jumped parole?
I don't believe you.
No, I'm sorry, Megan. Sometimes the truth hurts. He was using you.
No.
Megan, listen to me.
No, it's just lies. You're just like all the rest of them.
In Palm Beach, some people will tell you talk is cheap. Others will tell you anything for a price. After hearing Megan's version of the truth, we knew that we needed a second opinion. So Chris checked with his snitch, and I went to pick him up. Hey, what'd your snitch say?
Same thing the girl said. Only gambling Vargas did was with social diseases.
Sounds like a hell of a guy.
All right, so if he didn't gamble and he wasn't in hock up to his tonsils to some loan shark, what does that tell us?
Somebody was being less than candid.
Like our friend Mr. Boswell.
Yep, that'd be my first choice.
Let's go get him. Ah, here it is.
Mr. Boswell?
Got a couple of questions we'd like to ask you.
So what do we got here?
Looks like a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the right temple.
Pants are down around his ankles.
Do you think this guy was trying to kiss his butt goodbye?
Well, maybe he was trying to perfect his golf grip before he teed off for good.
Except his trouser mouths are waving in the breeze. It looks like a garden variety suicide.
What do we got there?
Got a note.
How thoughtful. The old note in the typewriter, huh? Sorry to check out this way, but I'm the one with the gambling debts. I killed Kirtland, then the kid. Jail's not my style, Boswell. It's nice.
Neat.
What do you think?
Too neat.
Too nice.
What do you want? The guy's part of a silk stocking. He did us a courtesy. Tied a few knots before he pulled the hammer.
You know, I especially like the part where he shuffles over to the typewriter with his bucket in the air and leaves us a note. I mean, which digit do you think he used on the space bar?
Don't forget to dust the space bar.
So what do you want us to say?
How about thank you?
Wait, you're buying this bull snot?
When one dead body closes the book on two or more dead bodies, and there's no evidence to the contrary, maybe. Now, just maybe the obvious is obvious.
Wait a minute, didn't Yogi Berra say that?
You don't mess with success.
Absolutely right. Why screw with success?
Makes perfect sense.
Boswell was a gambler. You know, played the ponies, bet against the spread.
Gets in over his head, sees a chance to get even.
Kills a couple people along the way. Then he can't handle it, and... Are you buying this?
No.
Me either.
Maybe we need to go to Boswell's. Why would a guy keep an empty file?
Which file?
Megan Kirkland. Either he kept lousy records or somebody lifted it.
Oh, Pater.
What? Q?
Yeah, Quentin.
So what do you got?
Got the full scoop on Ricky Vargas. Real name, prison record, got everything.
Boswell knew from the start.
Better than that, looks like he set the kid up. Look at this. Expense receipts. Hotel, clothing, food.
Condoms?
Condoms, where do you see condoms?
Right there, right next to the shampoo and the hair gel.
Oh, yeah. He probably practiced safe sex. We'll give her a wash, dry set all in the same afternoon.
What a golfer.
You know, this doesn't make any sense, Sam. I mean, why would Boswell pay this kid's away? Unless they were on the same team.
So how about this? He gets Vargas a job as Kirkland's pool boy.
Yeah?
Arranges it for him to meet his daughter. She wants to wave a rebel flag, so he gives her a pole to hang it on, and together they up a revolution.
Father disapproves. Vargas convinces her to fake the kidnapping for $1 million, intending to split it with Boswell the entire time.
Only Boswell double-crosses him.
Look, assuming we're right so far, who kills Boswell?
Megan?
No, she's just a kid.
Yeah, well, she's an angry kid.
How would she have figured out that it was Boswell?
We did.
It's a good theory. We're gonna need more.
What time's the autopsy?
As we speak.
Let's go to the Y.
Well, there you are. Been calling your office for half an hour.
Oh, about Boswell? What'd you find?
Well, nothing unusual,
I really hate it when the obvious is obvious.
except the total absence of powder burns on the victim's right hand.
The one holding the weapon, huh?
Correct.
What else?
An extreme angle of entry that could have only occurred if he pulled the trigger with his right thumb.
Ah, but he was gripping it with his index finger.
Precisely.
So he didn't commit suicide.